It was a
What up?
what up? What up? Man, I can't believe, man. Okay, I went.
So
Go
I
ahead.
gotta change my approach to gold. I realize this, like, we're not gonna get those big moves and big candles at a time now. I'm talking like 10 plus. Like, it's rare. I've been looking at the charts. I'm like, it's rare getting a 10 plus point candle. Like, yeah, they'll come every now and then now, but it's like, all right, I gotta change my approach.
Yeah, gold trades like the ES and moves like the Nasdaq. The keyword trades like the ES. 10 points is actually a really good trade on gold, unless you catch like a breakout or something like that. Man, I missed this short on gold. I was looking at it earlier. I figured that it was going to take all day, so I decided to relax on my Porsche before the stream started, and of course, it straight up works out. Insult to injury, it started like 5 minutes. It shorted 5 minutes before I got to the my desk. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? Honestly, dude, I don't know about Nasdaq anymore. Right now, that shit, it's just too crazy, man. Nasdaq is too crazy right now.
Wow. I mean, it's been selling off. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. Like, dude, how can you, like, where do you get into this? At what point do you get into this? When do you begin to trust anything that the Nasdaq is doing? Because the thing is just selling. It's not even bouncing or nothing.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah. When do you trust the longs? Never. Oh man.
The Nasdaq was blessing bulls all this year and last year, and now all the dip buyers, the ones that said, nah, it's not going to short. I don't trust that double top.
Bears coming out of hibernation for the winter.
I thought they were supposed to go into hibernation for the winter.
Yeah, they are. They coming out.
They said, "Fuck, we were hibernating all summer, all year. Now we coming out for the winter, baby."
Said, we gotta eat. It's our turn now. Yeah, I wouldn't trust any longs on there. I don't even know what like the economic sentiment is, I guess. I know we're in the longest shutdown to date. Yeah. And we kind of played that off for the longest, but now I think it's like, all right, we about to approach the holidays now. Still shut down. Let me check the news. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, because oh my god, look at that beautiful short workout. But
yeah, the tick strike is going crazy.
Oh shit. You know, that's probably what it is. I don't got the tick strike up.
That's just going crazy. All you see is 14s, 13s, 15s. It's going crazy right now.
Really? Hold on. Let me log into it, because shit, I realize I haven't been using it.
Yeah. Well, let me check out Black Box Stocks. You just reminded me.
You haven't been looking at it?
Nah, not really. Which is kind of crazy.
I mean, I'm looking at it now with gold, and I got it on the stream too, so at least the Q's on the stream, and I got gold for, unless people want to see gold and not the Q's, but there's like puts everywhere. Puts. Some calls.
Some calls. Probably hedging. Dang, NQ, I wasn't familiar with your game. 100 point. Man. When do you go long in this? We're back at 24. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Investor Z. I mean, shit. How can you not pass an account when this shit is just going in one direction? This thing is selling the hell off right now.
Lucid. You talking about Lucid stock? What are we talking about?
There's a new prop firm called Lucid.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's all the rage right now until it's not. Okay, our boy Investor Z. There you go. Made 700. He's done. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Yo, these X accounts is taking over the game. I think what we're gonna probably see next is we'll see. Because Top Step didn't say let's make a prop firm cartel for no reason. Once people get comfortable or locked in with those X platforms, I mean, shit, it's the same. So if Top Step kind of has invested interest in the X platform and all the prop firms are using it, is there like a data barrier? Is there like a barrier to where the X platform can't share this data with Top Step? Because I mean, I don't believe that they didn't. I don't believe they said that let's start a prop firm cartel for no reason. I'm pretty sure there's a reason behind that. And if every firm has Project X, well, where else is your data going to go? Or where else is that data stored? I guess that's the question. Where's that data being stored at?
So they got the calls on the queues for like next week. So basically prepare for a
bounce.
A nice rebound, yeah. 40 points in 5 minutes. Wow.
It's not even the opening range yet. We don't even have the opening range yet.
The opening range is just sell. Sell. What is the climate like right now? Like, that's what I'm curious about. No Trump tweets. Like, last I heard, it was that we had some good news, like working out deals with China, at least verbally.
Mm-hmm.
No additional tariffs on them. Keyword tariff.
He said tariffs.
You know that's his favorite buzzword.
Okay.
Tariff. Michigan 1 year inflation. Yeah, like do we have earnings too? Nothing in earnings.
I think all the big boys are done. So I mean, everybody else's earnings is It's basically after peak week, and then Nvidia has a whole week by themselves.
Yeah, you see, they trying to make Elon a trillionaire.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
He's trying to get his pay package approved for like $1 trillion or something crazy like that.
From where?
From his he needs approval from his board to approve it. A pay package, basically pricing in like future gains and stuff and all of that, what he has planned.
Yeah, bring your food.
I mean, honestly, we're gonna get to a point to where money is just money. Even though $1 billion, because what they said, it said to count to 1 billion, it'll take you 37 years just to count to 1 billion, which is crazy to think about. So just think about $1 trillion. This man got it. Well, I guess he doesn't necessarily have it, but he has the funding.
Right. He'll be on paper. He'll be a trillionaire warrior on paper.
Mm-hmm.
if they approve everything and if his stock goes to Kathy Wood still has their price target to like $2,600,
Really?
which would make it like $1 trillion company. Yeah.
So yeah, so to count to 1 billion, it takes roughly 31 to 32 years of nonstop breaks. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. That is crazy.
People are throwing out numbers and stuff like that. And
I guess you could have caught this little bounce on NQ, but MS is too risky.
Yeah, I prefer just to get into the sales because
you buy the dip and it keeps dipping.
Hell yeah. I think we'll probably get because I mean I do see this range right here. Do you see this range? Little range right there. So I think price will probably come up to it. We'll see a rejection. It's near the orb high. You got like a break, pivot, break. So it's gonna probably come back up and take out the liquidity above that high and then continue. Unless we get a super nasty push back up.
You think about gold? Gold has just been annoying me.
Well, I got a pullback entry around 87.90 or no 87.88. I'm gonna get in there. That's where because with gold you just have to identify the areas and get in, because like I said, she trades like the ES. So if you want them 10 points, sometimes you got to take a little bit of drawdown just to get close to the bottom as possible, because waiting for that candle and then the push, yeah, that's just ain't gonna work. That is just not gonna work at all. And shit, you already see gold already misses my target by ticks sometimes, and that is like the most frustrating thing in the world, where she misses me by a tick and then she'll come to at least 50% to about 50% to break even and potentially even going against me and stopping me out, because just how structure perfect she can be.
I'm glad you did that. Make sure you hear me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here again, Wade. Ah, man. That bounce was clean. Nah, I don't know. All right, so I mean, we could see a rejection right now on gold at like 4,005. We could see one.
In your voice, then I smell it.
But this thing is still going down though. That was just a bounce. If you look at the hourly, that candle is still super bearish.
How's your food?
Is that BCT the best trader of all time? Are we being graced by BTC herself? What?
That is the greatest to ever do it.
A special guest, BTC, at Top Step going crazy. That's hilarious. Yep, Top Step's top female trader, their favorite trader. I was like, who the hell is BTC? That's probably that's probably why they was like, yeah, female traders are better than male traders. That's probably where they got it from. Smith was or I'm sorry, BTC was killing it. Killing it. Had them scared. It's like, oh shit. Oh. The legend of BTC. But yeah, you know what, Smith? I was talking about this last night. Man, I got locked back in, man. I definitely got locked back in. I've definitely allowed myself to fall to the wayside, to deviate from the path, or not deviate from the path, because that would suggest that I moved away from it, and there is no moving away from the path. I was running down the path and then I started to walk and enjoy the scenery, but now it's time to refocus and focus forward now. Man, yeah, she definitely was. I don't know, what are you talking about, Gameway? You said a lot of pack-in is nasty work? What does that mean? Uh-oh. It would be nice to try to catch the long back up, but I think it's going to be a very turbulent ride. 146.50. Yeah, that's why. Shit, I don't know, man. I think we kind of have to wait. It does look, the market does look like it wants to bottom out. And we have created the 15-minute orb. So we do have an orb high and an orb low now. I ain't say a lot to pack in. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that, Gameway. I don't even use that term pack. Pack in. What the hell? Who says stuff like that? I don't remember ever saying that. I'm a rewind it again. Wait, if I say packed, let me mark that from the records entirely, because I did not mean that term. I don't even use the term of pack.
Got lots of pack in. Silly.
No,
All right,
no, I didn't say pack in. No, Gameway. I said I need to lock back in. Oh, okay. No, I was like pack. I ain't saying no dang pack. Nah, I need to log back in and focus forward again. That's what I said. I was like, dude, I ain't say some crazy shit like that.
Nah, yeah. You did say you need to lock in. I can attest to that as your witness.
That is a very wild statement.
Lock back in. All right, Gold. There's a lot of calls.
Because we're coming into support. Look at the hourly chart on Black Box. We're about to push back into support. That's why the calls are coming in.
But they're all for like next week, but they're like right at the money. So I mean, it's all cool.
You talk about for gold, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't see.
Are you showing just for today, or I went a week out? Yeah, I went a week out.
Yeah, okay, I'm starting to see it now. I guess I forget that gold is not spying the cues. They're not they're not doing that. Yeah, these expire next week, Friday.
Like, look at all these levels on gold on Bookmap. 990, 85, 80, 75. It's just packed from orders.
Which one are you using? Are you using Think with Bookmap?
Yeah.
There's another one.
You got another one?
Yeah, I think this one is a little bit better. You can kind of see all the levels. Let me just post. I think, did Alfred send me this one? No, Alfred sent me another one that led me to this one because let me see if I can find it and I'll just post it in the chat. And if y'all guys want to watch it, if y'all want to trade, I think he has one for Nasdaq too. He has like a weekly chart, and I think it's the 30-minute or some shit like that, and you can see all the levels. This guy's YouTube page is called OTL Signals, I think.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Of course I can't find the damn thing. Even though I watch it every day. I'm watching it right now, so can't find the damn thing. All right.
You not subscribed to it?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, he has one for Nasdaq too and ES. All right, so let me just post it. This is the link for the Nasdaq. Oh, I mean, you can just go on his page. This is the link for his Nasdaq page. He has the weekly and I think the 30-minute up. So this is like an good alternative for, I think, with Bookmap, in my opinion, at least. And this is the one for gold. And I'll post it in the Discord chat too.
Talk about zoom out. He's super zoomed out.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can zoom out.
You can see all the levels where everybody's putting their orders at. And it just makes it, it's like if you're planning a trade somewhere and you got the confluence, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna place my order right there with everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people in the metals chat looks at this same Discord as well, or not Discord, this same channel. So it's crazy like how I found this channel, but this same channel was in the metals chat and I would have found it anyway. It's interesting how the world works like that. Stuff that is supposed to be in your life, it always finds multiple ways to get there. Because I would have found this page one way or the other. So I did. All right. So if I think this thing's going to chop, I'm going to put an order to go short at 95. Right at this range. I'm not going to try to trade this thing long. I'm going to look for the completion short. Man, gold, come on. I guess I could have already been done for the day if I just all right, so I guess we'll see what happens at that we'll see what happens at 404, 405. It's kind of hard to trust gold going short after it's, I mean, I know it's trying to go short, but kind of hard to trust it. Then we got a trend line coming down too. I guess I'll just wait for the long opportunity. I'm not going to be too thirsty. I'm just wait for the long. Because I no longer really trust the shorts. We got news? Oh shit! We got 2 minutes until 9 o'clock, huh? What news do we have today? Looks like somebody says something to FX Streets because their website is super responsive now. They switched from that lazy loading that they had previously to this very responsive web page as it should be. I mean, I don't know why the hell they thought that was with so many different options out there. So many different options. Your website should not be slow like that. Oh yeah, so we got the consumer sentiment index, the consumer inflation expectation, less than 60 seconds before this data point drops. And that's all we have, because the only thing that we have after that is we have a Fed speaker, but that's closer to the end of the session anyway. So, I mean, it shouldn't affect us right now. At least I don't think it should. What's up, Cave Trader? All right, there goes the craziness on both gold and Nasdaq. Yeah, I'll just wait for the long. I don't care to try to short this thing on gold. There's not even room for a good short. Look at that. Look at where it comes. It came perfectly to that previous breaker structure right there. Came perfectly right there. And look at that. You know there's something going on if the Nasdaq is structure perfect right now. The Nasdaq is being structure perfect. Okay. See if I made the right decision here, or is the Nasdaq gonna super stop me out here? Let's see. If you took liquidity on the 15-minute. I mean, we did just get that rejection from this break of structure. I figured that it would kind of want to still go up here, but maybe not. Yeah, today is definitely one of a more dangerous day to longs will probably get stopped out more often than not. Okay. Well. Well, gold is getting bought back up. Gold is getting bought back up. Oh shit, sorry to see that. Where'd you get in short at, K Trader? Okay. All right. Yeah, the bulls are completely done with the Nasdaq. They're not buying nothing. All right. Okay. They are completely done with the Nasdaq right now, apparently. Damn. Shit, the Nasdaq is even stopping the bears out? He said, "Do I buy with real?" He said, "Do I buy with real capital?" Shit, I mean, I would assume so. I would definitely assume. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock my accounts out at 9:30 if they don't get. If gold doesn't pull back, I'm just gonna lock all my accounts out for the week and just come back on Monday with a new, refreshed mindset. I'm going to do away with all my rules that I created for the Nasdaq because that affects me trading gold. I'm going to do away all my, I'm going to do my best. I will do my best to try to clean out as much of the Nasdaq logic as possible, because a lot of my rules that I have stem from the Nasdaq, so I can be safe in terms of prolonging the account for as long as possible. The don't trade Asia rule is so deeply ingrained in me that it affects, like, I have a hard time, or I find it challenging to take trades during Asia with gold because of that rule. I need to tell myself it's okay. Gold moves beautifully during Asia. That's actually where it sets up the most. It sets up the entire, Asia sets up the entire session for gold. Like that move we had last night. Where was it at? That breakout from that trend line. Where is it at? Like right here. Now I got my first target hit last night, and and that was just gold being nice, because it did look like she was not going to hit that target at all. And I did leave one target that did not get hit, and it got stopped out for a small loss. But I think the best way to use my time this weekend is to instill the idea that I can trade the structure. I already know this. Consciously, I know that gold is a structure perfect instrument, and that it's safe to trade at structure. But because I trade the Nasdaq, or my main focus was the Nasdaq, and that's not true for her. Only sometimes she is, but for the most part, she likes to overshoot just for the hell of it. When I get into a gold trade, sometimes I'm thinking, oh man, this thing is going to overshoot me 10 points, and it's going to stop me out and go in my direction. Kind of like what the Nasdaq is doing right now. This bullshit right here. A lot of people got stopped out of support. All the people that was long right here got stopped out. And this is the shit right here that I have deeply ingrained in me from Nasdaq, and I carry this type of price action over to other instruments, because I'm thinking, well, I might as well just wait for that sweep before that move higher. And this is the shit right here. It's crazy how when you speak of the devil comes. Yo, congratulations on that, Investor Z. Congratulations, man. Keep it up. Great K Trader says, if some have a red day, which you will, just lock up the account. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do. That's why I just already have it set up. That's why I would just prefer for the system to do that for me. I'm not locking up no account, because yesterday I kind of demonstrated it, because yesterday I locked up the account because I knew that if I lost that trade, then I was going to adjust my risk settings. And that's why I locked up the account before I took the trade. And sure enough, my habit, when I lost that trade, I tried to go in and adjust the risk settings, but it was already locked out. That's why I really enjoy trading on that X platform. It's really going to help me moving forward once I start allowing myself to get back to winning. Oh yeah, I got a response from Trade Day yesterday, and it said, unfortunately, once the account is canceled, there's no bringing it back. I already expected that response, but that is definitely a crazy rule to have. everybody knows that people forget about, or every merchant knows, is that if you can get your consumer on a subscription, that they will eventually forget about it and overpay for the same product, even if they're using it or not. And to have it to where if you cancel the subscription, no matter where your account standing is, it automatically closes it out. That is predatory practices for sure. Because they know people are going to forget to cancel the subscription. That was the whole point of me canceling in the first place, because I was going to forget. And then before I knew it, I would have gotten rebuild next week. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to get rebuild. Like right now, I don't want to focus on trade day. I just want to focus on this, the futures trading desk and this trade in these Tradeify accounts. That's it. That's all I want to focus on for right now. Actually, what I probably will do though, because I do have a funded Top Step account that's ready to be activated. I'll have that activated before next month. I think over the weekend, what I should do is actually activate the, or not activate, but purchase the 50% off combine that they offered, and just focus on that overnight, so we can have an account that we can trade overnight. And I'm gonna take that serious. I'll try to do one trade a day in that. I will do one trade a day in that. Two trades. Every trade. So my daily loss limit will be $1,080, and that gives me 4 days. Yeah, that gives me 4 days. If I have 4 losing trades and 4 losing days in a row, then I lose the account. I used to say that was impossible for me on gold, but now I kind of did that recently, and I don't understand how the hell I did that. I had like 3 losing days in a row, which was well, most of it was my fault. One of those days it was gold's fault. She just did me dirty. She ran my stop and then went short. But the other days it was my fault. So let's see if we can get this short limit filled. 18. Yeah, she ran 30 points underneath that low. Nasdaq, that was dirty. That was really dirty, Nasdaq. All right, so it looks like we did get that rejection from 407. We did get that rejection. And it seems like for whatever reason, I'm just... They're introducing... Well, shit, I know that now, Alfred. I know that now. So the charts was calling you? I mean, I'll look at Lucid, but it's definitely this. It's basically Tradeify. I mean, if you like Lucid, it's Tradeify. It's the same rules, same accounts. Look. Lucid Direct. Well, I guess let me join their Discord just in case. I'll join their Discord real quick. Just in case they have like deals. I mean, I haven't. We'll see. Let's see. I know they're gonna probably be doing, they're doing a 40% off their direct, valid through the 9th. %40 off, man. 40% off. Oh, is it 8 days? You gotta trade one more day. You gotta trade 8 days. 8 days. Huh. So, I mean, I know that the experience is the same all around, but Investor Z, what do you like about what do you like currently about Lucid right now? Hey, yo, what's up, Tony? only 30 points though. That's not necessarily needed though. Wanted, but not needed. I guess both Nasdaq and gold is trying to kill us softly with this senior citizen price action. I can only imagine how slow the ES is moving right now. If the Nasdaq and gold is just chopping around right now, I can only imagine how slow they're moving. Let me look at the ES then. Yeah. And just trust the tools. They're there for a reason. And let's see if there's any trend lines coming. I mean, shit, you really don't even need to draw a trend line, but it's gonna obviously bearish right now. It is what it is, man. Just trying to get an idea of where it's at. So we did get that micro trend line break right here. Let's see if they'll try to come back and reject. Well, actually, we know better than to short the first test. We always come back and short the retest. I got 4 more minutes and then I have to lock up the accounts. 4 more minutes, lock the accounts. I mean, it's highly unlikely that gold does anything in 4 minutes, but I feel like these internal battles are like Saturday, your Saturday cartoons and your weekend villains that show up. It's the same villain with the new plot every Saturday. That's what these internal battles feel like. I feel like I'm just fighting the same battle over and over. I beat it and then it, for whatever reason, it tries the same thing again. And sometimes I lose that battle because I just stop following the rules that are meant to protect me. I really don't want to lock my accounts out if that's not obvious. I really don't. I feel that if I'm going to be patient, then I'm going to get what I want. And that's highly likely to happen, just being patient. But I don't want to take trades later on in the day because they don't hold up, and then you don't have enough time to fix any mistakes that you may have had later in the session. Really gotta figure this out. They got a trend line coming down. That's making lower lows and lower highs. I wouldn't buy that unless the bulls actually breaks out, because you'll be fighting the bearish momentum alone. I wouldn't buy that. All right, so we are getting that trend line, that micro trend line break. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for both sides of the market, because when do you trust the Nasdaq? I mean, that's the question. When do you trust the Nasdaq to do what she's supposed to do? How often are the bears are in control and then out of nowhere the bulls just take this thing higher? If we do see a break and it takes out this low, I'm going to reconsider taking this short. I might actually pull this order. I mean, the whole point of a retracement is for the market to pull back into this area and sell off. That's the whole point. But if the market is so bearish where it does it without pulling back, we could see a slight rejection if price retests this area. But if we have all that bullish momentum coming up, this order may not. So if we take this low out, I'm going to pull this order. And I'm just going to lock the accounts out now. I'm just going to pull this order right here. Just going to lock the accounts out. No, I don't have it set for Friday because I'm not supposed to even be trading these accounts Friday, but I'm now changing that. We're going to show up every day. Because I don't like the idea of I don't like that as an idea. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to lock this one out until that sucks. I gotta figure that out. That's a no way. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right, so I'm all locked out. That sucks. But we'll come back tomorrow, or not tomorrow. We'll come back Monday. But that sucks though. That sucks. And this is only going to be, so I guess on Sunday's stream, I'm going to have an outline of the purpose for every account and what it's allocated to do. My funded accounts and my the futures desk account. That's the one that it's going to be like one trade. Well, not necessarily one trade per day, but a max loss per day of like $500. If I decide to get the top, I probably will get the Top Step account this weekend and start it Monday. I'll do that. Moving forward, I will no longer, if any prop firm is having a competition account, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm no longer going to enter any competitions unless the rules makes it fair for everybody. This is a trading competition. Let it be a trading competition. Yeah, I definitely think so. They definitely are. They definitely are. So I'm not going to participate. I'm just going to write a list of things that moving forward where I'm going to focus on, so we can focus forward. I'm not going to get distracted by foolishness. What is that? 18. All right. So if I get filled right here, I know it's going to suck because it's highly likely to work. Highly likely to work. And this money could have been in my account, but I did have multiple opportunities to make money today on gold. I just missed 2 of them because for whatever reason, I decided to sit on my porch and relax before the stream instead of being locked in on the charts, which kind of is frustrating. And then the actually, no, that's not true. 2 of them happened before I even stepped in front of the charts. And then when I was in front of the charts, I identified an area on gold. I figured that it was going to be all day because it was chopping. And then that's when I started just to relax. And I was like, I'll just look at it 5 minutes before the stream starts. And sure enough, 5 minutes before I looked at the charts, it actually hit. And that's where we're seeing the rejection from gold. It was this pullback back into about 15, or no, that's not it. When is that? It was like, yeah, this is it right here. 822. I looked at the charts at 825, 827 actually, to be exact. And I was like, shit, I didn't think it was going to do that. And sure enough, I got the drop I was looking, or that I was anticipating. And the one thing else on gold too, the one thing that I might talk to Smith about too, because we was kind of talking about this earlier in the stream, but I think it does need to be emphasized if you're trading gold. Gold doesn't necessarily break out like that. Gold does not break out that price action that we've been seeing for the last couple of, or at least last month, gold will trade in a range for the most part and then break out. I think we're just coming back to reality with gold. It's also selling off from the highs too. So, I mean, there's a lot of things happening with gold, but this is how gold trades. It doesn't normally just break out. It'll break out, or it'll create a range and kind of trade within that range and just rotate back and forth. And then we'll see a breakout from the up or downside. And then after it breaks out, pulls back, it continues to do the same thing. It's not the Nasdaq. Not the Nasdaq. It's not going to break out 10 million points for no damn reason and then come back into the range after it does that. And that's something else that I have to. That's something else too. All right. And I do agree with that, KD. I do agree with that. It's just, I mean, there's a reason why they say that trading brings out your real side. It brings out who you are, for sure. It really does bring out who you are. So Cave Trader drew a fib from the bottom to the top. What do you expect to happen, Cave Trader? What are you looking at specifically? You think we're going down to 2,700? You know, if we're going down to 2,700, that would be that would be half of gold's value. Gold will be giving up half of its value. But congratulations on that gain weight. You said long term be 2,700. Why did you take the short on ES gain weight instead of taking it on the Nasdaq? I'm gonna probably have I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the market alert me when the market is doing certain things. When I have an area of interest, I should already have that already set up, but I don't. I should already have it to where the market is sending me notifications on my phone. If I don't think that my phone is listening to me, I mean, obviously it is. I was just talking about a notification, and you want to know what randomly sent me a notification just now? Chick-fil-A. I don't even use this app. I don't even understand how the hell because I usually have my notifications turned off unless I turn them on. So how the hell did Chick-fil-A send me a damn notification? Yeah, I'm gonna have to I don't got MGC on my watch list. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know what the heck that's about. I said that because I could have sworn. I mean, that's what else would it be? Oh, I did that with my Apple ID. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Where's price at now? All right, so I want to see how this thing's gonna alert me. 38.3. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I got the notification. So that situation that happened this morning won't happen again. And I think this is better. Just having, so instead of just sitting at the chart, all you have to do is your chart work. Identify what you need to identify. And then I have it to where Siri tells me that this notification came in. Actually, let me test this out and see. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't use the S word. All right, so probably put this at 9 and see how it'll alert me. All right, let's see if it'll alert. Okay, cool. I would prefer this thing to make sound. Man, I really got to think about this. I really do. He says 750. And yeah, the 15-minute chart is very powerful. It's a very powerful chart. Honestly, for me to not have used it for as long as I have, really kind of just shows that I definitely haven't been fully utilizing all the tools that are available to me. The 15-minute and the hourly is a very powerful chart intraday. Yeah, I just look at the look at NQ. All right. And yeah, Alfred, I'm looking at them same orders at 750. This is actually the first time that I actually looked at the Nasdaq chart on this channel that I shared earlier in the stream. Hopefully everybody is utilizing it, because I think this is very powerful to kind of see where the orders are on a zoomed out version of the charts versus like a narrow vision of it. I like to use this channel to kind of plan my trades out. if the orders on the chart corresponds or correlates with the areas that I'm interested at trading at. So we got a pool of orders sitting at or around 750 right now. Got them sitting at 750. Yeah, actually, I do the same thing, Investor Z. Great minds, I guess. Great minds. Yeah, I use the 5 minutes to look at my trades, the 15 minutes to kind of plan. But now I'm going to look at the hourly to confirm. So actually, I should write that down. The hour to confirm, the 15 the plan, and I watch the 5 minutes so I'm on the right thing. So trade policy, that's actually pretty good. 1 hour to confirm. $15 to plan and 5 minutes to watch or to observe. Yeah, to observe. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yo, congratulations on that, cave trader. I mean, I'm gonna try my best, like I always do. I'm gonna try my best, like I always do. Even though the hourly is super bullish right now, the hourly, or at least this, we got 2 bullish engulfing candles in the hourly, but we're trading back into supply, so we'll see what happens. Rest in peace, Bulls. My God, rest in peace. Huh, that's interesting. We are coming up to the biggest gamma level on the Qs, and we have a pool of orders sitting at 750. On the Nasdaq. That's not a coincidence. And that's the biggest gamma level right there that the bears are about to test. Mm. Mm. All right, looks like we're gonna The Nasdaq is going to take that liquidity at 750. Or not. Front run that liquidity, Nasdaq. Front run it. Do what you do best. And that is just to be as nasty as possible. I mean, that is a. I mean, this is sure. Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Which one? 194. Nice. Okay. Any ticks? Honestly, I don't know. I wonder why it did that. I wonder why it did that. Why did it do that? It filled my order, but it didn't place my stops and target on this. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I don't even know what. Hold on, which account did I have this in? Hold on, did it hit my target or something? I know it didn't hit my stop. Hold on, this thing hit. Because I had my stop at 52 and it didn't touch 52, so. All right, gold. Looks like it wants to test that trend line. I should have kind of figured that. Nice. 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 Thanks for that, K-Trade. I'm gonna look at that later on. Because I could have sworn I moved my target down. That's why I was like, I could have sworn I moved it down to 70. Hold on, did I just get, hold on. Did I get stopped out of this trade? Oh, I never filled my order. I didn't fill my order. This is what I'm going to try to, well, try. This is what I'm going to start to focus on over the weekend going into next week. There's a sweet spot between the way I trade and momentum-based traders that prefer to get shorter targets. If I can kind of find my way in the middle of that, that's what I'm going to discover next week, or like really over the weekend. Because if I wait for the failure here, because this is the reason why I entered this trade, because we're seeing the rejection from this area. The bulls obviously are going to fail. And instead of going for like a 50-point target or something like that, I can get into like 3 minis with a short. I gotta determine how big of a stop I want, because I think this is 20. Let me see how big the stops are. All right, so the stops are 27 points. I'll probably make that a little bit shorter, but we'll see. Because if I can just get a quick target off, but I think my long target person now. Oh, I got stopped out of that gold trade. I got super stopped out of that damn thing. Shit. Damn. I got super stopped. Damn, look at gold go. Damn, gold. You couldn't fill my order and do that? You couldn't fill your boy's order and do that? Damn. All right, man. Damn. That sucks. It bounced at 90. Oh well. I got to pull this order because this is the move I was looking for. It invalidates that trade. So it invalidates that trade. Sucks. All right, let's see if we can get this target hit before the end of the stream. I might actually switch this to NQ. There's no reason for me to be paying all this. There's no reason for me to pay all this commissions on micros. Yeah, Smith just sent me the screenshot. Yeah, I know. He said this is some BS. Yeah, I freaking know, dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch to NQ next week. Oh my God. Don't tell me that this thing is now trying to pop up after all of that. It's gonna pop up after all that. I got about 1 more minute. That's all I can spare. And that shit pushed up, man. All right, Nasdaq. All right. All right. All right. Let me get some vindication here. And whatever, man. All right. All right, guys. That's all I have. That's all I have for this week. Come on, Nasdaq. Can you just hit the target before the stream ends? That'll be a beautiful way to end. Oh my God, gold. Oh my God. Dude. Dude. Dude, what the hell? What the hell, gold? What the hell? What the actual hell? You couldn't feel my entry? God damn. Look at that 30-point plus move. That's something else that I have to discover. Like these instruments be ugh. All right. I mean, that's all I have. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody that joined me this week. We'll definitely come back Sunday night and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend.